is French Canadian, I think, and I'm guessing, not pointing any fingers anywhere, DMTM. Yeah, someone doesn't know how to spell Trevor.
Incidentally,
yes,
purely coincidental. I have been asked to collaborate with a remixer on RKO.
Is it Honourability?
Who's looking? It's not Honourability.
Is it the Plough?
Who has asked to embellish or remix parts of one of my pieces of music, which I've previously written, and asked if I could supply the master tracks for it, which of course I was just about able to do. I went to my 2011 original piece and found my source code, as it were, for it. Had a lot of trouble getting it loaded back into the audio editor and all the stuff, because lots changed since then, and was able to export everything as individual tracks, all 53 of them, and it's in the hands of that remixer composer now.
Nice.
So we should see what they do with it.
Yes.
And that's all I'm going to tell you about that.
Okay. Is it a good remixer though?
Yes.
Good.
On evidence therein, yes.
Okay.
He felt compelled to send me the equivalent of his musical CV before.
Oh, okay.
And I thought, okay.
Yeah. Is it your own cell? Because you'll never see that again. Is that piece of music still playing?
Yes. Well, I'm sure it is in some universe, yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, but that's good though.
Possibly in his own head. Well, we will see.
We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. So we might see another remix from you as a collaboration then, very soon.
Could do. Yes. It's not the first collaboration I've done with someone else in the scene. I'm just filling time at the moment.
Yes, I know. Well, I guess you could call the one with you with Anna Black a collaboration.
Yeah, well, yes, you certainly could do that.
Because she provided the vocals to it. Kind of a collaboration. Or a feat, at least. As in featuring, not feet as in, the things you stand on. Or, like...
your feet.
Or a feat as in a feat of something heroic.
Oh, yes, I get where you're coming from there, yes.
Yeah.
Well, actually, since you mentioned it, yes, I did do one collaboration with Anna, but I also did another one as well, because our Tusker tune, I've played this before, but our Tusker tune, that wasn't the first attempt, the big epic piece with all its instrumentation and Arnie screams and all that stuff. We did have a trial run at it to try and get an idea for the feel of the piece of music. And we kind of went in a different way. We thought, I think what we'll do, Anna, here is if we get you to bring a character to this piece, and let's see how that works out for us.
The adventurer carefully picked his way through the confines of the dank cave. The flame of his torch flickered and danced in the moist air. He could still hear the distant drums echoing on the faint breeze down the tunnel behind him. Suddenly, his torch went out, and for a moment his world was plunged into darkness. But not complete darkness, oh no. There was a faint light ahead, a hazy green tinged light, a bit like a marrow. Shuffled forward as he started, and his hand touched the rough outline of vegetation. Leaves? Foliage? Pushing forward and wielding his machete, the light grew brighter. Suddenly, he stumbled and fell. He fell over. Silly man. Into bright sunlight, and he fell into, and there was grass, lots of grass.
So yeah, that's how we came about it. But we just kind of felt that the first part wasn't really, gelling with the overall theme of the rest of the piece.
Well, it was either Pam Ayres or Ernie, the fastest milkman in the West. They call him Ernie. Does anyone remember that? Do you remember that? Please.
I do, yes.
Oh, okay, thank you. It's not just me then.
No, it's not just you. Apparently Bosrank thought that was me in that particular clip initially. No, it wasn't. My old crone voice is very different. It seems to come out in the best when I'm doing an impersonation of Duke Nukem. Let me just get in character.
Yeah.
Damn those alien bastards for shooting up my ride.
Yeah, and I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for those meddling kids.
Anyway, so there we go. But no, sometimes I like playing bits of music, then I go, oh yes, I remember when I used to write music.
Yeah, no, me too. I've done it before on this show. Before you joined, actually. Every now and again I used to play, an unfinished tune, of which there are many.
In fact, I've actually been asked to compose some original stuff for a games developer recently. And I'm just like, I'll try.
Yeah.
Yes. But hey, some of my best work comes when someone says to me, I need this and I need it in 2 days.
Yeah, well, no, that's the best way of working, actually, by the kind of the 11th hour skin of your teeth type stuff. You have to kind of go and it turns out all right, actually, I think, because it brings all the subconscious parts of your brain to the fore of your brain, and you do a good job. I think so, anyway.
Indeed, that sounds legit, and you should carry on with your thesis.
I'm going to give you such a spanking one, though. I really am. Maltus. Hello, Maltus. Hey, Boz. Hey, Kate. How about a tune that is on RKO, but is not on the Slay Rotational? And I don't know why.
Sure as hell isn't Gung Gung, is it?
It's not Gung Gung. Although he did, in another request, he did request Gung Gung, but he's not going to get it. But he wanted the Keys to Imagination with Tetris in the Air. And I do know this one. It is Tetris, but it also has... Exactly. I can feel it coming... Actually, hang on. I can do a better version of this. I'm on room 3. How about if I do gated? I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord! Oh yeah, that's perfect. Gated
Not
reverb.
from my point of view. There's no effects from my point of view. It's highly amusing.
Oh, of course you don't hear the effects. Okay, I forgot that. I'm gonna have to fix that so you can hear the effects as well.
Indeed.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll play this. This is Tetris in the Air by Keys to Imagination.
They mostly come at night. Mostly.
Tetris is in the Air by Keys to Imagination, and it was requested by Mortis. And it's a shame, Keys to Imagination, I don't know who they are. They had a great idea because they sampled the drum set